Hey everybody, I'm Jonathan Willis. I'm the creator and lead instructor of Real World Trauma. Today I wanted to go through the contents of what I call my favorite foundational kit. And this is the public access individual bleeding control kit in the intermediate level that is offered by North American Rescue. I see this kit as a great benefit and an awesome foundational kit that you can start pretty much any of your needs from. It covers almost everything you could possibly need. For that car kit, that range kit, that bag kit. This one covers it all. I really like it, and I think that North American Rescue has put together a quality kit of everything you could need to start with. So we're going to break this thing open and go through each of the contents. So stay with us and we'll go through this awesome kit. All right, everybody, again, we're talking about the public access individual bleeding control kit. These are great kits. For the longest time, I was kind of not about purchasing kind of prearranged kits from a lot of the companies out there. But North American Rescue, I think, does a great value proposition for the most critical components of your medical trauma kit, and at a great price, and they package everything very nicely. Here's a perfect example of one of these kits. Everything is nice and tightly vacuum sealed, and I really appreciate that. This is the kind of kit I have staged in every vehicle, in range bags, and for the end user. Again, it's a really cool kit that covers a lot of bases with quality kit components that you don't really have to worry that something in here is going to be kind of an inferior or lesser quality product. North American Rescue, they're my go-to, and I really, really like this kit. So let's get into the actual components. I'm going to sacrifice one of these kits as much as it kills me to open one of these. I'm going to go through it so you can see every part of it. So, as most of you have seen with North American Rescue, every time on a piece of packaging you see these red indicators, that's a tear or cut point. And it makes for really easy opening. I'll go ahead and open this. No problem at all. So North American Rescue makes that available on most any of their bandages or anything like that you might see. And it makes it very convenient, easy to open. If you're in an environment that's wet or unfortunately bloody or messy in some way, it makes it really easy to get into your kits. So getting into this kit covers most everything you could need to cover that MARCH acronym. Again, massive hemorrhage, airway, respiration, circulation, and for that H, hypothermia. Never forget that hypothermia. We'll show you what's in here. So the first thing you'll see in this kit is a single Gen 7 cat tourniquet. I love the cat tourniquet. I every day carry the cat tourniquet, and North American Rescue is, of course, the where we get our cat tourniquets from. This is a Gen 7, nice, robust windlass. Won't get into its operation today, but we'll do some more of it in a coming video. But a great, high quality, what I call a primary tourniquet. Again, windlass based. So we have our cat tourniquet in the kit with some instructions. You'll notice anytime North American Rescue puts these cat tourniquets into a kit, they don't have that shrink wrap remaining on them. If you ever do buy a single cat tourniquet, make sure to take that off. Big safety point there. I got my sheet where I have the contents of it. We have next our 6-inch ETD. ETD stands for Emergency Trauma Dressing. And in this kit, we have an emergency trauma dressing. And you'll see again the red tear points. I'm going to open this up just so you can see how it goes. This is a 6-inch, so it'll cover a larger wound that needs dressed. Really good tool. So again, with the tear points, open it up, pull this out of the packaging, and the first thing you see, this is kind of a helpful tip, other side towards wound. Nice big bandage on here, and again, kind of an elastic or stretchy material where we can dress that wound and get a nice amount of pressure on it. And really like this tool. I love that they have the Velcro sewn into it so that if you do drop it, it doesn't just roll away. That creates kind of a nightmare scenario in dressing your wounds. So the 6-inch emergency trauma dressing is in that kit, which is awesome. What's next? I want to follow the order here. We have 2 packages of North American Rescue wound packing gauze. There we go. Now we got it. 2 packages of North American Rescue compressed gauze. These are really important. Should we have a wound that is in a place where you couldn't apply a tourniquet, such as the groin, the armpits, or the neck, this is really important for packing those wounds and stopping that dangerous or life-threatening bleed. So the fact that there are 2 of these in the kit is a real positive thing from North American Rescue again. What's our next thing here? The HyFin chest seals. These are very easy to use. We'll get into more of their specific use in our classes that we have on a regular basis. But HyFin chest seals, these are the compact versions. So there are 2 in there. Again, North American Rescue has the easy open parts. There are 2 of these for those chest traumas on the front or the back that we need to cover and prevent the issues of tension pneumothorax or a sucking chest wound. So a great value add there. We have 2 pairs of nitrile gloves. These are really handy. You see, with some redundancies in this system, maybe there's 2 people that can be helping out someone who has been injured. And you have 2 sets of gloves. Wonderful thing. We have the often overlooked but always needed trauma shears. If we do have an injury, especially out here, we need to be able to expose that injury. And North American Rescue includes a set of trauma shears in this kit. Vitally important to have those with you. We have also, what's our next thing? An NAR survival blanket. We cannot overstate the importance of managing hypothermia for anybody injured. And hypothermia could present in a person who's injured or losing blood, even on a nice warm 70, 80 degree day. That can be a problem. So they include this Mylar survival blanket, which is vitally important to keeping that patient warm if there's ever kind of a longer wait for transport to definitive care. So that's a great thing to have in there as well. All right, next, permanent marker. You may mark on the tourniquet or on a person's skin. We got a little Sharpie in here. Things like if you were able to do it, vital signs or times or things like that. Just a really convenient thing to have again. So a nice little Sharpie marker there. And last but not least, we have what they call their just-in-time instructional packet. Now, I'm not going to say in any way, shape, or form that when the injury happens, it's time to start reading instructions. We need to be familiar with all these pieces of kit and train on them regularly. But we do have some helpful instructions on tourniquet use, on dressing application, and chest seal application and blanket use in here as well. So again, these are the contents of this phenomenal kit, the Public Access Individual Bleeding Control Kit in its intermediate level setup. So we really like this kit. We're really excited about what it can do for injured persons. And take a look at this. All right, so we've gotten through the contents of the Public Access Individual Bleeding Control Kit. Again, a really great kit. If you have any questions at all about your kit construction, your specific use or application of these tools, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Also, anybody who's taken my real-world trauma class, you will have permanent access to very highly discounted prices on all NAR products. So if you reach out to me, we'll be able to get you sorted out with that too, whatever you may need. So talk to me. Look forward to talking to you again in the future. See you soon.